Hey everyone, it's Carter again from Stardust Drive, doing another part of the solo Let's Play of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Again, this is my solo run-through, while we still have the multiplayer run-through still on the channel. But this is the solo run-through. So, a few things, basically between parts 2 and 3, or between the last part and now, what I've done is basically gone and made myself a weapon, which I was able to use the chunk of iron for, and use to get the novice weapon, which is called the Partesian. It only gave me an additional +5 to strength, and I made myself bronze gauntlets. So basically, made myself a weapon, made myself additional armor. So basically, I'm decked out in bronze, and I got a new lance. And basically, there are no other towns here that we can go to, or anything else to do in between, so we are going to go straight to the next dungeon. So, that sounds like fun, and it's right up here on the top right. This here is the Mine of Cathuriges, and as you can see, it has a different element, which is fire, that may be useful in a later year, but right now, this is the end of year 1, this is the final drop of myrrh that we have to get before year 1 is over. So we're just going to go ahead and do this map. Now this one is primarily fire, so fire magic won't work as well. But let's just watch the intro for now.
When the grandfather of my grandfather's grandfather was still a child, no one in this land could challenge the might of the Lilties. They forged weapons of iron to bring the world under their dominion. But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties' unstoppable conquest ground to a halt. The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron. They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
So, this is Cathuriges Mine. To be honest, I don't like this level that much. That's just me, though. I find it kind of annoying. But anyways, if you can see there, I have a new lance, and it's a very spiky one. So I'm just going to prepare my command list. It's already prepared. But as you can see, that new lance gives me +30 to strength. I wonder if I have any food. Can't use food here. Okay, so this level has a gimmick to it, which is what I really don't like about it, which is this cart. You basically hit this cart along the track. We mentioned it again in the multiplayer Let's Play, but you basically hit it along the track and keep pushing it farther into the mine so you can get farther into the mine yourself. But before we do that, I'm going to go to the right here and fucking kill this orc. This level has a lot of orcs, and so they're going to be easy to kill. And they got these guys here too, which you run away from once you kill them because they explode. But they drop some stuff, some cool stuff, with when your fucking buddy is not getting stuck behind a rock. I always go through the little side areas here just in case there's any sort of special items that I'm missing. Again, I explained how to play this game in part 1. All the basics about it, so if you're wondering what I'm doing with any of this shit, or doing the things I'm doing, or how I'm doing the things I'm doing, you basically just gotta go and refer back to part 1, if you haven't already. Okay, I just noticed something there. What he just did there. If you saw there on the right, he said, "I'm tired, your turn, Kupo." If you... Oh, hold up. So basically, if you don't cut the fur of your little Moogle guy, and he goes into a hot dungeon, like Mine of Cathuriges is considered to be the first hot dungeon. If you don't cut his fur, he'll sweat a lot easier and he'll slow you down. So it's kind of important. And what he also did there, when he said hang in there, Kupo, it also means if he's going to do it, no, he won't. Oh, sometimes when he says hang in there, Kupo, he'll be charging up for a magic attack with you. So basically, just push that down there. So whenever he says hang in, Kupo, when you're in combat, and then you load up some sort of magic or a focus attack, then he can load up magic with you, and he'll try to fuse magic with you. Now also, when you change your weapon, like I changed mine here, it can also change your focus attack. So before, when mine just like charged forward and did multiple attacks in one, now mine does like a Selkie style shot at an enemy. So as you can see there, it just shoots at an enemy. So that's what the new weapon I got does. So basically, you have to push this cart that I just pushed over there. You have to push it farther and farther into the mine. And if you don't push it, if you mess up once while you're pushing it, you'll have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level and knock it back up here again, which is what I really don't like about this. You knock it to basically get rid of blocks and stuff in your way. Okay, get 30 Jill. I gotta go around and check like all the corners of this map because it's a dark map, and sometimes all the items that you can collect in this level are hiding. So okay. Well, I guess we'll see. Get a thing of fire, which fire's not going to work as well in this area because this area is full of fire. This area is all about fire, pretty much. Okay, I gotta check. Oh, then there's also like secret areas in the other way that I have to check. Alright. Motherfucker, okay. But there's a lot of important shit that enemies can draw. Oh god. Okay. I fucking hate those guys. They always explode. Anytime you kill one of them, they explode. I'll take one of that. I'll take that time to eat an item. How about it's strength? All right. Let's just beef my guy up with a lot of strength. Let's do that. Oh god. Mog can't get hurt, so that's one thing that's really good about having him. He can basically just like distract enemies. Not really, but yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Hurt him. Hurt him. Okay. Oh. I did not realize that actually hurt enemies too. Okay. Got another Boom of Phoenix down. This area is kind of a maze in terms of like all the upper area parts of this level. So you can get there's like a bunch of additional treasure chests that you can find if you take the time to explore up here. I know a lot of people don't. We didn't do that when we were doing the multiplayer part of this, but since I'm by myself, I have much more freedom to explore when I'm up here. But as you can see, when he gets tired, you can run out of the barrier because he's too slow to keep up with you. So that's where trimming his fur would be useful. So when he gets tired, you carry the chalice a bit for him, and then when he tells you that he's okay to carry it again, then you can give it back to him. Now if I find the Mog spot in this level, which I will, see, let me carry the chalice again, Kupo. So when I find the Mog spot, I'll go and trim his hair, because that's kind of required to do the rest of this level. Let's see. Now, does any? Oh, fucking hate these enemies. Okay. There's these guys here, which are really hard. They have like 3 different moves that can stun you. But I have a move myself that can stun. You don't come across these guys often, so... Well, at the beginning levels, they're not that bad. Man-Eater, I believe Man-Eater is only a +1 to strength, but I'd have to go back and check. You come across those ogres again. They're called ogres in this game, but you come across them again in a later level, and they're really annoying. So again, just push this up here. I think there's one more area where you have to use that, but I'm not really sure. Actually, no, I don't think you have to use it again. This area is going to be a lot of exploring for me, so I apologize in advance, because I have to see if I'm... Whenever I go and play through this game, I always check around to see if there's any items. Oh, boy, we're back. I always check around for items, so I can go and craft stuff or sell stuff. I always check for treasure chests, like now. Even if stuff like Life Orb, which I already have. Oh, let's see. Because you can find stuff like gold, which is really useful. Let's see. I don't really like this level that much. It's not like Mushroom Forest. I do kind of like Mushroom Forest. I just don't play it that often. This level I don't like. I just don't like this level. It's too dark. It's very annoying. Especially when you have to come back here later. That's something I didn't mention. This game has like cycles that you can go through. Oh, fucking hell! Stuck getting tired. See, there's the ogre down there again. He's not that hard in like cycles, like the first cycles, or in like this early in the game. But he can be annoying later in the game. Fucking carry the chalice then, you motherfucker. Jeez. See, when you don't cut his hair, he'll do that a lot, which is what I really don't like. Which is why I have to cut his hair when I get to the Moogle spot. Okay. There's another staircase over here, which I'm gonna check, just to make sure I don't miss anything. Another. Fuck it! Really? Really? That was like 10 seconds, like 20 seconds. Oh, the orc down there just saw me. But you can't get to me because he's too stupid to walk up the stairs. He's just gonna keep following me if I... These enemies are kind of, like, retarded sometimes. Okay, there's nothing over there, so... That was basically a big... I don't know. Just, like, nothing happened there. But... If I just come down here... He just went back to his original spot. What the fuck? Okay. At the beginning of the game, all the enemies are kind of a joke, but when you get to later bits of the game, they can be pretty damn challenging. There's certain enemies I will not face. Like, I try to avoid them at all costs. Because theoretically, there are some levels where you can mainly just, like, rush through the level. You can, like... Oh, God. Like that. Even with my defense as high as it is, his hammer swing is, like, it takes off a heart from me. And, like, that's pretty damn powerful, considering I'm, like, the most beastly character in the game. Like, I have the highest defense and strength in the game, so just to consider that. Fuck, I was talking about something, and then that just screwed me over. Whatever I was talking about probably wasn't as important. Okay, I'm on the final section here before the boss. Oh, I was talking about, there's certain levels you can just plow through easily. Like, some levels require you to beat at least one person, so they'll drop something which you can use to get further into the level. I know there's like 1 or 2 levels where you can just run through the entire level and not, like, touch anyone. But then again, it's kind of boring, and I don't know, it's really hard to just run past everyone. So, the Moogle spot is actually coming up pretty close here. It's in one of these walls here. I think it's in the next area. But, yeah. Okay. Pick up the star carrot. Actually, no, never mind. I was thinking of eating the star carrot. I think it gives you +2 to +2 to defense. I think I'll wait until I get hurt. I need to actually start using magic, like, later. When I get to the boss. Oh. Since I'm the Lilty, I can just go around and fucking swing at these guys the whole time. And I can beat them all pretty quickly. Certain, like, later, there'll be, like, some enemies where you need to use magic on. Yeah, if I go back over here, I think there's either a treasure chest or the Moogle spot. Yeah, Moogle spot's right here. So, second area of the last, like, the third of this dungeon is where the Moogle spot is. And it's on the far left. So. Every time I get to a new stage, I have to, like, take a drink of water. Alright. So, completely new stamp, as you can see here. It's on the top left, right behind the words. That was in a set of 3, I believe. So. Alright, let's see. I don't need to paint you, I just need to trim you. I don't think I've actually, like, come across the Moogle since part 1. This is part 3 now, so... It doesn't really give you, like, any sort of, what's it called? Any sort of, like, indication of whether or not how much you have to actually trim off of him. So, I just take a wild guess with how much I'm actually trimming. I'm actually gonna give him a wash so I can paint him a different color. Yeah, you like it when I scrub your balls, don't you? Actually, it might be pretty much, like, cleaned already. I'm sorry if this is really boring to people. You don't even have to worry about this in the multiplayer Let's Play. We go straight into the combat. But this is the kind of shit that you need to worry about. Alright, I'm gonna give this guy blue this time. Blue fur gives him the ability to cast Blizzard, which I think will be useful for the start of the second year. So, I might as well. It can be pretty tedious having to just paint every single blotch of fur. But it's kind of like you're taking care of a pet. So, he's your responsibility. Pretty much, so. What is he? I keep missing spots and then... fuck it. And then get his underbelly. I think you have to have pretty much the whole fur painted one color in order for it to actually work. Like, for him to cast that magic. So. Anyway, enough with that. Let's get back to the dungeon. Alright, so. Trimmed his fur. He shouldn't slow down now. Hopefully not. We're pretty close to the boss. I think it's like right after this section that we go and face him. Oh! And there's an orc that can cast magic as well. He's pretty annoying. Okay. I'll come up here, and I think this is the... There is a lot of orcs, and they die pretty quickly. So, in that way I'm just getting a lot of shit from them. Oh, there we go. So I got an Earth Pendant, which basically increased my heart by 1. If that pops up in the, what's it called? if that pops up in the artifacts at the end, I'm definitely grabbing that, because it's probably, besides the Moogle Pockets, the Earth Pendants are probably one of the most they're one of the most important artifacts to get in the game. So I'm gonna put Cure, heal myself, and right up here is the boss of the dungeon, and we are going to watch the intro. Another intro. Okay, this guy's a little complicated. A lot of his moves have like area of effect damage. There's one move that he does. I mentioned this in the multiplayer version, that when he does this move, you have to run away. If you can't kill him in time, he will do this one move. I know where it is and what it looks like. I'll tell you what happens when he starts doing it. But yeah, like I said, a lot of his moves are like very area of effect oriented. Like right now, he's got that smash. He's got this fire ball attack, like this fire explosion attack. He's got a move where he spins his hammer around and hits anything around you. And he's got the giant hammer as well. Oh my god. Oh yeah, like that. Heal myself there. Okay. Oh god. See, the good thing, his hammer attack takes away like half my heart. A lot of his attacks only take away like half my heart. Oh god. Well. Oh god. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay, so basically, I mentioned this in the other part. When he does that move, he's basically about to kill himself. So you run off screen and make sure you're not even a bit of him is on your screen when he's doing that, because he's gonna blow up. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. So when he does that move, he does that around like a quarter HP left. And if like even a bit of him is on screen when you do that, you can die. Like instantly, it'll kill you. But it kills him too. So, yeah, it was basically that. I don't like I mentioned before, I don't like this dungeon as much. Mainly it's because of that boss. I don't know, he's pretty, all of his attacks were pretty annoying. And he's got that instant kill move that if you don't dodge at the last minute, it can fuck you up. But yeah, that's him beaten down, and that is the last drop of myrrh that we needed for this year. And once you complete the myrrh, you get a little ball of water. You get a little ball of myrrh there in your chalice, as you can see it. It looks so nice, and you can see your reflection in it. The gem on top just shines so brightly. And again, we will go to... what was it? New diary entry again. And then level. Not level, sorry. Letters. Letters. Fucking letters. Okay. So I'm probably going to get a response from my sister regarding the seed that... oh, no. I got it from my father. Alright, letter from my father, Lyle. Show off. I'm a little worried about that. You are one... oh, never mind. You are one of the proud Lilty people. Even in the thick of battle, take a moment to show off your finishing blow to your fellow caravanners. Well, okay. I know. I'll send him... okay, Dad, whatever you say. Why don't we be really nice and send money? I'll send you... you know what? Yeah, I'll send you 100 gil. How about that? Done. Let's see what my family thinks of that. Okay, apparently that did nothing. Okay. Apparently my dad doesn't care if I give him money. Whatever. So there's that. Now... it's time for the artifacts again. I seriously hope the Earth Pendant is here, because if it's not here, I'm going to be really angry. I opened up a lot of treasure chests. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I got it. Earth Pendant right there. Like I thought it was. Let me just check what the other ones are. I think everything... yeah, everything else is just +1. And Man-Eater was +1 to strength. When it's all +1s and you find the Earth Pendant here, it's kind of a no-brainer which one you should take. So, definitely going Earth Pendant. So, whenever you beat a year, you get this little cutscene. This is what your diary was for. So basically all the little stuff you did during that year that was put in your diary will be read off here. And you'd be standing with all of your townspeople, but in this case they're all Mughals. Because I am the only family in my town. My town looks so lonely. Oh my god. It's just my family, and then everyone else is Mughals. And they're just standing there like, yep. Yeah, that's it. That's all you are. They don't even have freaking... yeah, I'm the only one that has a torch, too. This is really sad, guys. I visited a Mughal nest for the first time. So yeah, it basically just puts out all of your, what's it called? All your stories that you had. My family's just looking around like, where the hell is everyone? They're like, oh yeah, we forgot, there's no one else. I really should just think of, like, making 3 other families that would just, I don't know, be there. And you just insure your crystal for the next year. Look at that. And then you get a little celebration with, I don't know where the hell these people came from. Found my way through the Vivid Queen. Yeah, okay. And then apparently all your family would be dancing around, but it's all Mughals. It's just all Mughals. And then my family is on, like, the front. Again, all Mughals, I really should think of making, like, all, like, other families at least. But, yeah. Apparently not. So, yeah. Yep. You get the idea. It pretty much just reads out all the stories. And this scene just keeps repeating until it goes through all of the stories that you've gone through. So yeah, I'll just go to the end. With my first journey behind me, my caravan has finally come home. Before setting out, I had heard only stories of the world outside. Once out there, I found excitement, surprise, and a bit of hardship. Whenever I close my eyes, I vividly remember all my adventures as I searched for myrrh. Tonight is the festival. It's time to celebrate. So it always ends off with something like this. A little reading there. And then you start year 2. And basically, at the beginning of every year, the miasma streams change. So basically, when you see there at the bottom, at the very bottom, I'll just go there. See at the very, very, very bottom, well, right under fire, there's a little image of, like, our town, Star Drive. Right there, yep, there. That's Star Drive. And right there, where it says fire, was the miasma stream that we just went through before. That one's changed to fire. It was originally water before. The one right above Cathuriges' mine has changed to water. And then there's 2 more that are off in a different area that we can't get to yet. So, these are the 4 miasma streams. So, and they all change between those 4 elements. So, there's basically that. That's how you know which element you should have going into the next miasma stream or the next year. And as you can see, with my second play, what was that? On the second part, I sent home I think a fruit tree? Yeah. Seem well, that's a relief, take care. Welcome home, yeah, okay. Where's my sister? This tree has really grown. I wonder what kind it will be. I gave you a fruit tree, so, yeah. Let me see. Oh, when you talk to your family as soon as you get home, they give you money. Or they give you stuff. So I don't have anything like that, so. Hearing a man called the Black Knight, they say he is up to no good, so be careful. Okay, Roland, whatever. So, basically, you immediately talk to your family right before you leave, because they'll give you money. Or any sort of, like, stuff before you go. But, yeah. Rinse and repeat, pretty much. But as you can see, top left, when I got the Earth Pendant, my hearts are up to 5 now. Which is good. The additional heart actually does a lot. You may not think it does a lot, but it does a lot. So, oh, actually, since it's year 2, the little hiding spot for the item, that if you remember in part 1, when I went all the way to the top of that hill to grab that item, it changes every year. Like, it resets every year to a different item. So, I don't know if it's going to be a seed again. It might be like a chunk of bronze or like a bronze shard. Yeah, bronze shard. That's what I thought. I'll probably sell that if I can't use it for something. So I'm just going to... Okay. Just had to alter the camera again. So yeah, if I had more people in my town, I'd actually be able to talk to more people. But since, like I said before, since there's no one else in my town except for my family, they're all moogles. So there's a lot more people in the multiplayer version of the town because we have 4 families there. So, and then when you start a new year and you're about to leave, you get a little talk from Roland. Well, how was your first year out there? Before you set out again, there is something I must tell you. Be sure to come back, even if you can't fill your chalice with myrrh. There was once a young fellow who sought to cleanse the world of miasma. Now miasma remains, while nobody knows what's become of the boy. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger. Remember these words, you must return to Star Drive. Now, farewell. And that, everyone, is the end of part 3. So, that's the end of part 3. It's the start of year 2. That was the end of year 1. So basically, that's it for now. I will be back again with the next part, starting the next dungeon, which you can see from here, if you can't already. So basically, that's it, guys. And I'll see you next time.